Hang on a sec. What's this we found down the back of the couch? Well, looks like a bonus episode of the Couple of Blokes podcast. With huge thanks to our mates at the E&S Trading Clearance Centre. They're in Dandenong Road, Clayton, just opposite IKEA. But now, let's sit back and see what Ox and Marco are banging on about today.
So, folks, family, we do not set this up lightly. This has astronomical... What's the word I'm looking
for?
Ramifications. Huge, global. The shockwave might go around the world like we have never seen before.
Are they being heard in Wodonga?
Oh, it'll be massive in Wodonga. It will be, I'll tell you now. Actually, we might even launch in Wodonga.
Yeah, because that's where Ox is right now. Still, you've been up there for a few days now, Roxy.
I can tell you this, folks. I can tell you this. Brian Goldberg from our patent department, his head has exploded.
Yeah.
With the feedback that he has received, and it all started like this a couple of pods ago.
Got a business idea.
Oh, nice. I like this.
Here we go.
Are you ready to make billions? Not millions.
I'm ready to make millions
Billions.
and billions, but yeah, let's go.
Have you trademarked this?
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
Do we need to bring down the cone?
No.
No, we don't need it, but we need Brian Goldberg on speed dial, our patent specialist.
I can see him out in the office. He's over in the other room, so we might talk to him after.
So, Brian, just buckle in.
I'll send a message down the Bryce up.
Now, this... You into renovating?
Am I into it?
Renovating your house?
I have
Bloody
done.
oath.
You've done so, and you've done some before, Mark?
I've done some, yeah.
Done painting?
No.
You done painting?
I haven't. My wife did.
You know the key to painting is? Preparation.
Is it?
Of course it is.
Sugar soap?
Yeah, that's probably the final step before you paint.
Right.
But you're into it.
Right.
So preparing the walls and the architraves and the skirts is really important. And
Hang on, what's an architrave?
what's
an architrave?
That goes up along the door.
Oh,
along the floor, the skirts.
Yeah.
So they're made of wood, not made of plaster. And if you're painting them, they have to be sanded.
Yeah.
But you can't do it with an orbital sander or a sander, you got to do it by hand.
Yeah, that's right.
So you got to get a block of wood and then you wrap the sandpaper around the block.
Of course you do.
Got an idea. Sandpaper gloves. So you can just run your hand along the thing.
Disposable sandpaper gloves.
So you put them on and you just rub.
Hang on, this is going to work.
Of course it's going to work.
This is going to work.
Because the other thing with arcs and skirts is they're different shapes. Because some are rounded, some are square. So you can get your fingers, you just go up and down, up and down.
Not
up
only
and down.
that, people will have to buy multiple because you'll start out with the harsh ones and then you get finer and finer and finer.
Yeah, so you go to one,
sandpaper gloves.
You go to 200 grit, down to 100 grit, down to and so forth. This is a winner. I've also got a name for it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
The hand sandy.
Instead of the hand candy.
Instead of the hand shandy.
Hand shandy.
The hand sandy.
This is so good.
Get your hand into a hand sandy.
Mate.
I'm telling you, it'll go bonkers. So up and down, across. I think it'll work.
I think it has legs. Now, honestly, I know some of your business ideas, they can be a minor stretch.
Yeah.
Some of them. This one, no.
One, yeah. No, so you buy, I don't know what it costs, but let's say $2.40.
Yeah.
We'll get it from Temu, my favourite website.
Yeah, Temu's good.
So $2.40, we'll sell them for $8.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
Do you know I use sandpaper on my golf grips because I like them being nice and tacky. If I had a box of hand shandies, if I had a box of hand sandies, I would sit there and I would be stroking those grips.
Can you not do that movement?
Would be mad.
Can you not ever do that movement again that you just did?
Talk about his golf clubs.
And they would be perfect.
Yeah, it'll work. Hand sandy. Well, think about how many people are renovating right now.
Oh, no. I get it.
So, Marco, this has gone from an observation to an idea to patent to full-blown legal documents being executed.
And universal interest.
Oh.
And I'm not talking about Kmart and Safeway. I'm talking about the Big Mart over in the United States. Walmart is going to put shelf space up for us. And if you know as well as I do, if you get in the Walmart, it is game on. Because they order and they don't stop ordering.
Do they have a Walmart in Ukraine at the moment?
Now, that's a good question that I don't know the answer to.
I don't know they would.
Hang on. Hey, Siri, is there a Walmart in the Ukraine? I'm interested to know why you asked that question, Ox.
Well, there's a fair bit of renovation work needed over there at the moment, and these would come in extremely handy considering how much, work needs to be done. And also it's cold over there. So the hand shandy, not only do you,
Sandy,
get things fixed, you do more.
One thing we've got to do as an organisation here is get the name right of this thing.
Sorry.
Well, I'm a bit worried, actually. I'm a bit worried, Ox, because your job was to register the website domain. Have you registered the right one?
Well, I hope I have.
That could be awkward.
Otherwise we go on X videos or something like that.
Now, Ox, listener Joe Persai is how I'm going to say his name. You know who you are, Joe. He's one step ahead of us. He's one step ahead of Brian Goldberg. He's one step ahead of Walmart. We might have to change things over in Walmart because it is an American company. But he's gone as far to suggest some hand sandy ambassadors. Now,
absolutely.
Now have a listen to this. Endorsed by Steve Smith and David Warner. That is genius, Joe.
So good.
Complete genius. Now, Dan, where are we up to? Where are we now up to with this business idea?
Well, what has happened is sound producer Daz has gone away and off his own bat created an incredible marketing campaign.
I haven't heard. Have you heard this, Ox?
No, I haven't.
Well,
have you heard it, Dan?
I have had a sneak peek. It's very, very good. Have a listen to this. Here it is.
Hand sandy, the sanding glow. So handy, just slip your hand inside the glow. And awkward jobs you'll learn to love. It's great for jobs both big and small. And frames or chairs or great big walls. Our sanding glow can smooth them all. Oh, hand sandy.
Hand Sandy, the handy hand sanding glove. Perfect for the handy men or handy sandies. So simple and effective. Whether you're sanding an entire pergola or just polishing a few old knobs, you'll have the job handled in half the time and you'll be sitting back with a shandy in your hand. You might even get a sanding ovation. Handy Sandy, the handy hand sanding glove that will make your life just dandy.
Hand sandy, the sanding glow. So handy, oh, hand sandy.
Too good.
I tell you what, I don't know where you're buying your mansion, but I'll see you in the Bahamas. It is over.
Oh my!
It's over.
That is game, set, and match. Well done to Daz and the production team.
Ox, you've made the claim when you talked about this idea, when you came up with the idea, that it would make billions. I will admit that I was a little sceptical, but you know what? I'm coming around. I'm coming around.
No, you got to. Yeah, and like most of us, third man, you've got two hands. So these will come in very handy for your hands.
That's right. Hand sizes, hand shapes, and all those tiny little areas that you had trouble getting to. Now, the hand sandy, it's over and out, folks.
And we won't discriminate. We'll make 6 fingers and 4 fingers as well, because I know there's people out there with those. We will make sure that we cater for everybody.
Ox, this was your idea originally, and I know you're very close to it and you feel very strongly about it. Do you think at some point this could be an IPO situation?
Yeah, I think so. I think we need to. But look, Charlie Sheen taught me this.
Yes.
Did
he?
Or was it Kurt? Or was it Michael Douglas? Greed is good. I think it was Michael Douglas.
Yeah, it's Gordon Gecko.
Greed is
Gecko.
good.
Yeah.
Gordon Gecko. So, Marco, I think, and third man, you'll get 5%. I reckon what we'll do.
Hang on a second.
I'll give away 5%, Marco, but me and you've got 95%.
Right, that's better. Yeah, I like that.
I think that sounds a bit harsh.
Now, have we gone as far to suggest a recommended retail price for a hand sandy? And a pair. I meant, are they going to come in packs of 5 or are they going to come in packs of a dozen, left and right-handed?
I was going to do 1 for $12 or 2 for 20.
That sounds fair.
Makes sense.
That's good. I like that.
Absolutely perfect. Righto.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I've got to speak to my friends in Shenzhen, in China, just to see how much they can make it for. But that's part of the process. We'll get that sorted. So
you get that sorted, and I'll talk to our friends at Temu, because once it gets in, if we can get it into Walmart and then get the rest of the world covered at Temu, I'm buying 2 houses in the Bahamas. 2 mansions.
Yeah, I think we will.
Well, you're going to hear that ad coming out of radio stations all over Australia, probably all over the world very, very soon. We're in the process of sorting that out. Well done, Ox, on that idea. That is a cracker.
Great idea, Ox.
And great work to Daryl for that wonderful advertisement.
And Goldberg, you're a genius.
Oh, Goldberg, his patent work was superb.
See you,
Thanks,
lads.
boys. Well done.
Hands handy, the sending glow, so handy. Ho, hands handy.
And thanks for listening to the Couple of Blokes podcast with Ox and Marco. And if you get a chance to share it with a friend, that'd be fantastic. Massive thanks to the team at the E&S Trading Clearance Centre in Clayton on Dandenong Road. And if you're not in Melbourne, you can check them out online. Some massive savings. Couple of Blokes executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media, and sound design from Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. We'll see you next time.